Hi everyone, welcome to Arpita Sharma classes. I am Arpita Sharma, your educator, and today we are going to conduct the history MCQ mock test for all of you for the upcoming prelims examination. आने वाले prelims examination के लिए आज हम history का mock test conduct करने जा रहे हैं. इस mock test के अंदर 10 questions होंगे, 2 marks each. Negative marking will also be there of 0.67 marks. Okay, so you can participate in this mock test and check your history preparation, right? As you all know that 18 marks to 20 marks are directly coming from history. So that is why it becomes very important to focus on history. Okay. So let's start the test. Also the class PDF of this lecture will be uploaded on our Telegram channel also after this class gets over. That the channel's name is Simplifying UPSC with Ease. So you can download the class PDF from the Telegram channel Simplifying UPSC with Ease. Okay. So I guess all the doubts are clear. Let's start the session without any delay. शुरू करते हैं session को. Let's move towards question number 1 first. Question number 1 is about Subhash Chandra Bose ji. So we have already made a video dedicated to Subhash Chandra Bose on our channel. You can check it out. The link is also in the description box. Consider the following statements regarding Subhash Chandra Bose. He became president of Indian National Congress for 2 consecutive years. Idea of Indian National Army was first conceived by Subhash Chandra Bose. He opposed dominion status as proposed in the Nehru report. Which of the above statements is or are correct? कौन सा statement इसमें से correct है? You have exactly 10 seconds time to answer the question. Alright, so the correct answer to this question is, it is B. B is the correct answer. As statement 2 is wrong. It was not the idea of Subhash Chandra Bose to start Indian National Army. It was the idea of Mohan Singh. Okay, Mohan Singh was the one who had this idea of starting Indian National Army. Right, so it is second statement is wrong. First and third statements are absolutely correct. It was in 1928 that Subhash Chandra Bose ji, he opposed the Nehru report. He was against this Nehru report. Question number 2. It was commissioned in 1660 by Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb in memory of his first and chief wife Dilras Banu Begum. The structure known as the Taj of the Deccan because of its striking resemblance to Taj Mahal. It is considered to be symbol of Aurangzeb's conjugal fidelity. So what is conjugal fidelity? Conjugal fidelity is marital fidelity which denotes unfailing fulfillment of responsibilities and keeping of vows which were expressed through a love of complete devotion. So here it is considered to be symbol of Aurangzeb's conjugal fidelity. It is Ibrahim Roza, Shehzadi ka Maqbara, Bibi ka Maqbara, Maqbara यादगारे मोहम्मद ताजमुल्ली बेगम. तो जल्दी से बताएं इसमें से कौन सा ऑप्शन करेक्ट है? Let me know in the comment section which option is correct. Then we'll move forward. उसके बाद हम आगे पढ़ेंगे. You have 10 seconds time. 10 सेकंड का टाइम है आप लोगों के पास. जल्दी से बताएं. Correct answer to this question is it is Bibi ka Maqbara. So Bibi ka Maqbara is also known as the Taj of the Deccan because it looks exactly like the Taj Mahal. And it was built by Aurangzeb as an attempt to outdo the original Taj. Okay. When we talk about Shehzadi ka Maqbara, this is in Lucknow, that is in UP. ये लखनऊ में है, यूपी में है. ठीक है, ये आपको याद रखना है. मकबरा यादगारे मोहम्मद तजमुल्ली बेगम. This is again in UP, बुलंदशहर district में, यूपी में है. It was built by a poor pensioner Faizul Hasan Qadri. Okay. So this was your मकबरा. ये आपके important टॉपिक्स थे. ठीक है, आर्ट एंड कल्चर से रिलेटेड. Now before we move forward, here's a small announcement for all of you. Unacademy has launched Unacademy Combat, which is India's biggest scholarship test for your upcoming preliminary examination. So this is again going to be very important for all of you because here in this Unacademy Combat is a battle to challenge thousands of learners and win exciting rewards and prizes and scholarships. It's India's biggest weekly competition for UPSC CSE, extensive quizzes with 6 rounds of 10 questions each from economy, polity, environment, science and tech, geography, history, will be put up for all of you, and the questions are created by Unacademy's best UPSC CSE educators, and you will also see a real-time leaderboard after every question so that you can instantly know your answers if they are right or if they are wrong. Plus you will get detailed video solutions after every contest. Okay, so this is going to be conducted on 7th March 2021, 11 a.m. in the morning. Hurry up, you can enroll now. What you have to do is download the Unacademy Learning app, register or sign in on the app, select the goal as UPSC CSE, then click on the link which is given in the description box below the video and on the enroll now button. When prompted, please enter the code ARPITA10 to activate your free plan on Unacademy. Okay, so link I have already given in the description box. You can enroll in this test which is going to take place tomorrow at 11 a.m. in the morning. Let's go on to the next question. Consider the following statements regarding Basavanna. Basavanna rejected gender or social discrimination, superstitions and rituals. He was the founding saint of Lingayat sect. Which of these statements given above is or are correct? कौन सा statement correct है? 10 seconds का time है आप लोगों के पास. You have 10 seconds time. Okay, time is up. Correct answer to this question is C. Both the statements are correct. दोनों ही statements absolutely correct है. Basavanna rejected gender social discrimination. Yes. He was founding saint of Lingayat sector. Yes. He was a Shaivite. ठीक है, ये Shaivite थे, Lord Shiva के worshipper थे, devotee थे. So Basavanna is also known as Lord Basaveshwara. He was an Indian 12th century statesman, Lingayat saint in Shiva-focused Bhakti movement. He was a social reformer in Karnataka and he lived during the time period of the Chalukya dynasty. Okay, he was the founder of Lingayats, that is he worshipped Lord Shiva. He was a Shaivite also. He was against any kind of social discrimination, any kind of gender discrimination or the superstitions and rituals, etc. And he propounded the he was closer to the 11th century Vishishta Advaita philosopher Ramanuja. He was not contemporary of Ramanuja. He was born in the 12th. He was of the 12th century. Ramanuja was of the 11th century. So they were not contemporary, but yes, his views were they used to match with the philosopher Ramanuja's views. Okay. Question number 4. Spread of Bhakti movement was chronological in terms of language used in given region. Arrange the following from earliest towards the latest. Kannada, Gujarati, Bengali, Kashmiri. So you have 10 seconds time. 10 सेकंड का टाइम है, फटाफट से इनको अरेंज करो जल्दी से. All right, so the correct answer to this question is it is A. Correct answer आपका इस question का है A. That is 1, 2 and 4 and 3 are correct. First is the correct order. So we have Kannada, then we have Gujarati, then we have Kashmiri, then we have Bengali. Okay, spread of Bhakti movement was through Kannada and Marathi. It happened in 11th century. Then after that in Tamil it happened in 5th to 6th century only. Gujarat में 12th century में हुआ था. ठीक है. Then after that it happened in Bengali and Kashmiri. Okay, and the other languages like Avdi, Braj, Maithili, etc. Next question we have taken from the Prelims 2018 examination. With the reference to educational institutions during rule in India, consider the following pairs. Sanskrit College at Banaras, founder William Jones. Calcutta Madrasa, founder Warren Hastings. Fort William College, founder Arthur Wellesley. Which option is correct? You have 10 seconds time. 10 सेकेंड्स का टाइम है आप लोगों के पास, फटाफट से बताएं कौन सा ऑप्शन करेक्ट है. Correct answer to this question is B. That is only the pair second is correct. संस्कृत कॉलेज एट बनारस. पहली बात तो ये जो कैलकटा मदरसा है वॉरेन हेस्टिंग्स ने ही स्टार्ट किया था, वो भी 1781 में, in 1781. So when we talk about the Sanskrit college, it was opened up in 1791. Okay, and it was not opened up by William Jones. It was the effort of Jonathan Duncan. Okay, then Fort William College. Fort William College की जब हम बात करते हैं, this is very very important. It was in 1800, around 1800, and it was the initiative of the रिचर्ड कोले वेलेस्ले. सो अर्थर वेलेस्ले रॉन्ग है. इट इज नॉट अर्थर वेलेस्ले, इट इज लॉर्ड रिचर्ड कोले वेलेस्ले. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स रिगार्डिंग गुरु रविदास. Guru Ravidas taught removal of social divisions of caste and gender and promoted unity in pursuit of personal spiritual freedom. The Panchvani text of Dadupanthi tradition within Hinduism also includes numerous poems of Ravidas. Which option is correct? जल्दी से बताएं. Let me know in the comment section. You have 10 seconds time. 10 seconds का time है आप लोगों के पास. All right. So the correct answer to this question is it is C. Both statements 1 and 2 are correct. तो जब हम बात करते हैं यहाँ पर पंचवानी टेक्स्ट की, जो कि आपका दादूपंथी ट्रेडिशन में फेमस है, राइट? सो हियर ऑल्सो the Panchvani text of Dadupanthi tradition within Hinduism, it has numerous number of poems written by Ravidas ji. Guru Ravidas ji taught removal of social division, caste, gender, and he promoted unity in pursuit of personal spiritual freedoms. You all are one. He was the Indian mystic poet saint of the Bhakti movement during 15th to 16th century. That you have to remember. Okay. Next question. With reference to cultural history of India, consider the following statements. White marble was used in Mughal Buland Darwaza and Khanka at Fatehpur Sikri. Red sandstone and marble were used in Beking Bara, Imam Bara and Rumi Darwaza at Lucknow. Which statement is correct? कौन सा statement इसमें absolutely correct है? जल्दी से बताएं. Which statement is correct? Let me know in the comment section. 10 seconds का आपके पास time है. You have 10 seconds time. Correct answer to this question is it is D. None of the above is correct. Both the statements are wrong. देखो बुलंद दरवाजा जो है वो रेड एंड ब्लफ स्टोन का बना है, व्हाइट मार्बल नहीं है इसके अंदर. इट इज ऑफ रेड एंड बफ स्टोन. ठीक है. इट इज डेकोरेटेड बाय व्हाइट एंड ब्लैक मार्बल, बट ये रेड एंड बफ स्टोन से बना है. ठीक है. सेकेंड, रेड स्टोन एंड मार्बल वर यूज्ड इन मेकिंग बारा, इमाम बारा एंड रूमी दरवाजा एट लखनऊ. अगेन दिस इज रॉन्ग. ठीक है. ये भी आपका गलत होगा क्योंकि इसमें ब्रिक्स यूज किए गए थे. ब्रिक्स वर यूज्ड व्हिच वर कोटेड विद लाइम. ओके. सो बोथ आर रॉन्ग. Question 8. With reference to Mughal India, what is or are the differences between Jagirdar and Zamindar? Jagirdars were holder of land assignments in lieu of judicial and police duties, whereas Zamindars were holders of revenue rights without obligation to perform any duty other than revenue collection. Second statement, land assignment to Jagirdars were hereditary and revenue rights of Zamindars are not hereditary. So which option is correct? Which statement is correct? Let me know in the comment section. कमेंट सेक्शन में फटाफट से बताएं. 10 seconds time is left to answer the question. All right. So the correct answer to this question is it is D. None of these statements are correct. Both incorrect हैं. जागीरदार जो थे वो किंग के ऑफिशियल्स थे. They enjoyed land which was gifted to them by the king. ठीक है. किंग इनको जमीन दिया करता था गिफ्ट में. And they were the mansabdars. They were allotted non-inheritable land area, okay, which is known as Jagir. यहाँ तक क्लियर हो गया. तो in lieu of judicial police duties land assignment दिए जाते थे. Wrong. ठीक है. Second statement, land assignments to Jagirdar were hereditary. Wrong. It is non-inheritable land area. It is the fee equivalent to the fee of Jagir. So again second statement is wrong. Second भी आपका बिल्कुल absolutely incorrect statement है. Okay. Here's a small announcement for all of you. Unacademy has launched free of cost, absolutely free Unacademy Impulse test for all of you, which is available on the Unacademy's learning app. The link is given below in the description box. There will be 30 questions. Daily at 10 AM in the morning, this test will be conducted thrice a week, Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. 40 मिनट्स का आपका टेस्ट होगा. 60 नंबर का 10 बजे हुआ करेगा. हफ्ते में 3 बार, ट्यूसडे, थर्सडे, सैटरडे. तो डू इनरोल इन दिस टेस्ट in order to test your preparation. Okay. So the link is given below in the description box. Another one is Unacademy Rise. Again, it's a free test available on Unacademy's learning app. Use the link which is given below in the description box to enroll in this test, which will be conducted daily at 8:30 a.m. in the morning. Then we have the T20 daily current affair test series to be conducted at 7:30 p.m. daily in the evening. So all of these tests will be conducted free of cost for all of you daily. The links are given below in the description box. Okay. Now the ninth question. Who among the following Mughal emperors shifted emphasis from illustrated manuscripts to album and individual portrait? जल्दी से बताएं. हुमायूं, अकबर, जहांगीर और शाहजहां. You have 10 seconds time to answer the questions. 10 सेकंड का आपके पास टाइम है. क्वेश्चन को फटाफट से आंसर कीजिए. So the correct answer is, it is C, Jahangir. He was influenced by European paintings. Okay. तो इसीलिए इन्होंने मिनिएचर पेंटिंग्स और इलस्ट्रेटेड मैन्युस्क्रिप्ट्स, इंडिविजुअल पोर्ट्रेट्स बनवाने शुरू कर दिए थे. एम्फोसिस उसमें ज्यादा किया था, प्रायोरिटाइज किया था. कमिंग टुवर्ड्स द लास्ट क्वेश्चन फॉर टुडे. हु आर उगर्स, an Iranic ethnic group native to mountainous region of Western Asia, an ethnic group largely comprising Muslims who predominantly live in the Western Myanmar province of Rakhine. Muslim minority community concentrated in China's northwestern Xinjiang province, or none of the above? So the correct answer to this question is it is C, a Muslim minority community concentrated in China's northwestern Xinjiang province. Okay. So these were the questions for today's test. ये थे आपके आज के टेस्ट के questions. I hope you really enjoyed these classes. If you really enjoyed these classes, let me know in the comment section. We'll be continuing this series if you are appreciating it, if you are enjoying it. And the class PDF will be uploaded on my Telegram channel, Simplifying UPSC with Ease. The link is given below in the description box. I hope you enjoyed it. If you really liked this test, let me know your scores in the comment section and share this test with as many students as you can. Thank you and have a beautiful day ahead.